This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Okay, we're
You're
fine.
great.
Okay.
You're perfect. No one's ever
Thank
been
you
better.
so much. Thank you.
Hi, Betsy.
Oh, Mercy. Hi.
Oh, by the time this has aired, you'll be back from the great north, but
Oh, I'm excited to come home.
Home's excited for you to come.
Oh, Marcy and I, we were talking about how I haven't been able to watch a lot of my shows, and I'm so behind
You gotta catch
on
up.
so many shows.
You gotta catch up.
I gotta catch up. Traders. I can't. I don't know what's been happening.
Oh, good.
And I hear
That's good that you don't know what's been happening, though, which is very
that's very
positive.
true.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, it's a great show. It's such a beautiful show, too. Like, the castle is so beautiful. The landscape's so beautiful. That's
Alan. So beautiful.
He's so beautiful. His costumes are so incredible. But just, like, it's a fun premise. And then to have such, like, it is a feast for your eyes, too.
Yes.
It's very lovely. What a great
Yeah.
show.
It's such a good show.
We're literally the first people to ever notice that it was a good show.
We are. So remember this, everybody.
You heard it here
we
first.
Started this. Yeah, we got this first. but-
Sure, there's been multi-seasons in a lot of different countries, but we really found this little thing
But
that no
we're
one's
the
ever...
first one. We're the first one.
I really do like it when people love something that is pretty popular and then it gets more popular and they get like mad that people are finding the thing that they liked. And you're like, well, you found out about it because it was mass produced. So
That's so funny.
yeah, that's my thing.
Has that ever happened to you? I'm trying to think if that's happened to me.
Things that,
I feel maybe a little bit of like a really crappy movie or something.
to
To be like, well,
that's mine.
I saw it a long time ago, dude.
That was my thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
trying-
now everybody loves it, but I'm now more like, yeah, it's wonderful. Let's all enjoy this.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything that's like something very, very, I guess honey mustard, man. When I was like, oh, so now everyone likes honey mustard? Because I was really holding down honey mustard in the early 90s.
Honey mustard's so good.
I was holding it down. I would go to Calendars, not Marie Calendars, just a place called Calendars. And I'd get chicken tenders and french fries every Sunday after church. I was holding that shit down.
Nice. Was that how your parents' way of like, come to church, you'll get chicken tenders
Well, it wasn't
and french fries?
It wasn't a
with honey
choice, but we would just, that would be the thing so that mom, she wouldn't have to cook necessarily on Sunday right
Nice.
after church. So,
Nice. Okay.
but honey mustard, you heard
Honey mustard.
heard it here first.
And then you
move.
move to New York and you're like, what? People like honey mustard here?
People like honey mustard here? That's my thing.
That's too crazy, man.
I mean, I don't want to go on a whole tirade, but it is funny how sauces really have
They've blown up.
and like there's like, oh, sriracha was so big for a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other
It's
ones.
back. It's back in the stores now.
Well, you know why it wasn't in the stores?
Because the ingredients weren't growing or something?
Well, it's like kind of a like I didn't go on a deep dive. TikTok gave it right to me, but the story of it was that like the owners of the sriracha company were working with a farmer in America, growing jalapenos, and they essentially like the business kept growing and booming. And so they'd need the farmer to like kind of purchase more land because they're like, we're doing great. Next year's going to be even better. So the farmer was like, okay. And then they were like, we're planning a big expansion. So we need you to like buy all this other farmland. And the farmer was like, I don't really know about this. And they were like, you have to do it. And then they stopped working with the farmer. And so, like, I forget what the deal, there was some kind of deal that went bad and they like, were like, never mind, we're not paying, because they were going to help pay up front. They're like, no, we're not doing that. And the farmer's like, well, then I can't do that.
Then
and
I
so
can't possibly.
It broke their multi-decade relationship. And then they didn't have one source because it used to just be one source for jalapenos. So they were all the same, type. And they were in the same climate, so they all tasted the same. But then they had to start sourcing it from all over the place. They weren't able to.
Because like a couple years ago, I mean almost 10 years ago, there was an issue with it too. Mm-hmm. Where it was like, we don't know when it's going to come back. Like, because I remember we were pitching a TV show and we had an episode for an idea of trying to,
get some sriracha.
Trying to hoard a bunch of sriracha.
Yeah.
What we would go to.
Well, it was
wow.
It was sort of a little bit of a bad deal.
Yeah. Okay. Oof.
That farmer said, I will not be screwed over.
I shall not.
I also could have all this information wrong, guys, and that's my prerogative.
And that's how we roll at Funny Feeling.
Ba, 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 ba. Anything spooky happening up there in the tundra?
I'm reading a fun, spooky book called Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. It's fun.
Hidden Pictures.
It's a page turner. If you're looking for a fun page turner, it's a good ghosty story thriller. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's kind of it. How about you?
I mean, I was trying to think of anything spooky happening, and I just think that it's finally like looking like springtime around here, and everything seems fine. Let me knock on some dadgum wood.
Gotta knock on that wood.
But yeah, nothing spooky yet.
Yeah, pretty chill, huh?
We'll see what happens. I mean, other than like, this house being probably haunted otherwise.
Oh, man. I mean, have you been feeling something? Yes.
Excuse me, Mama. Please stop doing what you're doing.
Uh-oh.
She's found my cord. My power cord. And
remember that part in Christmas Vacation where the cat is chewing on the Christmas light cords and then goes, wow.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to do. No, don't do it.
Mama,
it's
don't
suicide.
do it.
Don't do it.
Should we get to some of our, so we can get spooky?
Yes, we have to get spooky. The hot sauce
spooky.
is a little scary, but
it's scary. The idea of never having sriracha scares me.
You can't do that to me.
I love sriracha.
All right, I'm going to read you a story.
Spooky.
And this one says ghost in law.
Oh.
Hey, Marcy and Betsy. I wanted to share this spooky ooky story about my cousin and her ghostly encounter while she was visiting her in-laws for the first time in El Salvador. On this occasion, my cousin and her 10-year-old son had chosen to stay behind at her mother-in-law's house while her husband went out with the rest of the family. About an hour after everyone left, she was sitting on the couch that was up against the wall that separated the living room and the dining room. I should point out that this is a very small house with brick walls and white tile flooring throughout. I have to explain the next part a little more carefully for you to fully understand her visual perspective from where she was sitting. So, if she turned her head to the left, she would see the little couch and wall. If she turned her head to the right, she could see half of the kitchen, including a clear shot of the door.
Okay.
As I mentioned before, the tiny dining room was on the other side of the wall directly behind her in front of the other half of the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
there was
okay,
no
got
other
it.
entryway or window in the dining room. The only door and window was in the kitchen. And again, she had a clear view of them if she looked to her
Okay.
right. So I hope
Okay.
I've done a good enough job explaining the layout. The end. Just kidding. There's more.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I love how this is written. So she was scrolling on her phone on the couch, and her son somewhere in the house scrolling through his phone. Mama, stop, please. I don't know how to make her go away. She's like so fixated on the cord now.
Mama, you've seen these cords before.
No, stop it. Go get. You have to go. Did you hear her? Meow. Sorry, guys. Cats. Okay. Suddenly she heard. Wait, no. Okay. So she's scrolling on her phone. Son's scrolling on his phone. The doors were all locked. Windows were shut. And they didn't own a TV or radio. What do you do then?
I was just thinking, that's so scary on its own. Like, what do you, I mean,
Do
read?
you just
yeah,
think?
but like,
You just think
yeah,
thoughts?
you just sit in silence? I hate silence. I
I
freak out in silence.
Please, my brain. I can't do this.
No.
Well, suddenly, she heard one of the heavy wooden chairs in the dining room loudly moving back and forth. She didn't bother to look up. Rather, she yelled at her son to stop. It stopped. Then a few seconds later, it started again. She yelled again for her son to stop, and it stopped. This happened a few more times, and at the last time, it wouldn't stop. So she looked over to her right into the kitchen, assuming she would see her son standing there because of the proximity to the dining room. Just then, her sister-in-law came through the kitchen door and stood in silence. As she stared in front of her, in the dining room's direction, she was frozen, weeping, and breathing heavily. My cousin immediately jumped up and walked in her direction, and that's when her son, who was sitting on the couch to her left, asked why Tia was crying. The noise immediately stopped, and her sister-in-law unfroze and told her the wooden chair was pulling out and slamming into the table violently on its own. When my cousin heard that, she turned to her son and asked where he was the whole time and if he was the one doing it. And his response was, Mommy, I've been on this couch the whole time. I told you it wasn't me when you were yelling at me to stop.
Oh my God.
This neglectful bitch was so lazy, she didn't look away from her phone for just a sec to check on her son and the crazy ass ghosty that was messing with the chair. It was so aggressive, it left deep smudge marks on the white tile floor. They inspected the other chairs and floor around them, and they were all spotless. Her husband walked in shortly after and confirmed there was a lot of weird stuff that had happened over the years and that spirits maybe wanted to scare her out. He's such a dummy, though. He told her the ghost scared her because she refused to give him a blowjob the night before, LOL.
Oh my God.
Ghost is really mad.
God. Hey, you know why they're so mad? Why they're slamming chairs? Come on. You know why.
They left the house immediately, and since then, she's used this incident as a clever excuse to avoid visiting her in-laws. I hope you enjoy this story, and I'll make sure to send you guys some more soon. By the way, my go-to fake name for reservations, Starbucks, and travel is Pat Fussy from now on.
Pat Pussy.
Stay safe and don't shit your pants, Zovi.
Wow.
That's
Whoa.
wild.
Too scary. Like, come on. Ghosts, don't be like violently doing stuff.
Or like, do you think that she was in such a trance that she didn't even realize her son was there? Like, it wasn't just like she was, ignoring him, but like that she was kind of stuck in this like wormhole sort of.
Yeah, because like the kid said, like, I told you it wasn't me, and we,
Yeah.
she never heard it. Like, that's spooky.
Oh man. And then that's so funny though, to be like, that's because you didn't give me a blowjob. And you know what ghosts love? Ghosts love fellatio.
Ghosts love watching fellatio. Yeah,
They probably do.
They probably do. I mean, yeah, when in doubt, just give a blowjob and that'll exercise the ghosts, or at least chill them out.
Give them something to just it'll I was gonna say quench their thirst, but that's too gross. And I didn't mean it like that. It is nasty, and I
You were
said it
gonna
anyway.
say it, then you said it.
I was gonna say it, but then I actually
nasty,
just said
man.
it.
You're nasty.
Ew.
Whoa. Ew.
Ew, I love this.
I love it. Ew, this is so nasty. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I got one.
Yes, you do.
It's the subject is get ready to shit the fuck out of your pants.
Guys, this is a perverse episode.
Oh my goodness, this is PG-13. This is R, brother.
We're going there.
We're so going there.
Sometimes
if
people are
this
like,
one mentions a blowjob, I'm gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do.
blow your load.
I'm gonna blow my load. Okay. Howdy, Marcy and Betsy. You two are an absolute joy. I recently found your podcast and am trying to do a controlled binge so that I don't listen to it all so fast.
Aw.
Oh, that's so nice. Anyway, I heart you two and have had many a ghost experience, and so I wanted to send some of my most recent ones.
Cool.
All right. For about a year, I was living at my boyfriend's in very haunted old Pasadena, California.
Yeah.
Whoa! In this little Spanish-style house that would probably date at near 100 years old. He's a musician and would go on tour, leaving me home alone with our dog and 2 cats for weeks at a time. His first time going on tour after I moved in, on about the second or third night that he was gone, I had a false awakening style nightmare. Like when you wake up, but your room just looks like the actual state it's in real life, but it's the dream. Oh yeah, I've had that.
Oh, Inception.
Not a nightmare, more of a just kind of like usually it's like when I'm taking a nap and I'm excited for the night to come.
Party.
Like a party or something. Yeah.
Funny.
And I got out of bed as a disembodied voice told me that 4 ghosts inhabit the house and they live in my closet.
What?
The voice also told me their names, but of freaking course, I don't remember them. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I immediately woke up horrified and turned on Drag Race to fall back asleep to. Very good. Very good. Drag Race rules. We didn't have a TV, only a projector and laptop set up, so putting it on was kind of an ordeal, but totally worth it. So the next night when I went to bed, I preemptively put on Drag Race to fall asleep to because I was terrified. Oh, man. I got up at about 5 a.m. for work. It was still dark out, so of course I was creeped, but I got ready for work and very reluctantly went to go turn off the laptop/projector before leaving. Before my hands could touch the keyboard, it turned off the video and closed the Hulu window right in front of my eyes on its own.
Oh my gosh, that's a real gulu. Thanks.
Very tech savvy. I was like, oh, hell no. Then I had to take Cooper the dog on a walk before leaving. When we came back to the house, he refused to go back inside.
What?
But luckily, he's a chihuahua, so I tossed him in the door gently and shut it and got the heck out of there. Oh my
Cooper.
God. Cooper. In the weeks after that, I had a lot of weird technical issues. Like my podcast would jump to random points repeatedly, or my speaker would get disconnected from my phone, creating a jarring end to the music I'd be enjoying.
Oh.
So I got fed up with this when this stuff was happening in the middle of the day when I wanted to feel safe at least. Yeah.
Yep.
And I Palo Santo'd the house and told the ghosties that respectfully they had to leave.
Get out.
Get out. My grandmother had recently passed away, and I called on her guidance and protection while doing this, and the energy shift in the house became palpable.
Great.
I had packed my bags and was ready to stay at my mom's for the night out of fear when suddenly it felt okay.
Oh, that's great.
The Palo Santo worked. Wait, what's Palo Santo?
It's the little sticks.
Yeah, okay, great. I unpacked my things and stayed home. Unfortunately, things did not end.
Oh my God.
One
What a good fake out.
really good fake out. Really good fake out.
That-
because we were like, hey, we're finished. Let's all just be good. And then
That
act
goes,
3, baby.
Yeah, that goes. I was gonna say that ghost understands narrative structure. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, things did not end. As one night I heard a knock on the front door and I answered it and no one was there. I believe I let the ghost back in at that moment. No.
Oh, that gave me like pained feelings in my chest. I think this is. Oh no.
Oh God. Knock, knock, knock. Girl Scouts. Boo. Girl Scouts. Boo.
Boo.
You gotta answer the door because we're Girl Scouts and gotta buy some cookies. Boo. Gotcha. I had a series of more weird dreams, like of dead bodies coming back to life or discovering dead bodies, all gruesome in a way that I've only ever experienced at this house. I also have heard voices in my ear at night, like when you can feel the breath on you. Ew.
Oh.
I've since moved out and have not experienced electronics having the same issues at my new place. But I do often stay the night at creepy Pasadena house still because my boyfriend still lives there. Wow. A couple of weeks ago, while staying over, I had another waking nightmare that there was a dark entity at the end of the bed. And he had a chest of drawers that he was telling me to unlock.
No, you get out of here.
Oh, that's nasty. I couldn't figure out how to open it, and the little demon sprite kept getting really mad at me. It was so scary. Oh, that's gross.
Ew.
I woke up suddenly from the dream to our box fan breaking in a weird way that caused it to make a loud, bizarre, repetitive noise, but I was too afraid to go turn it off and tried to go back to sleep. A little bit later, my BF got up and turned it off. In the morning, while he was half asleep, he told me that he dreamt of a demon in the room and associated the sound of the fan breaking with it.
Oh my God.
And that the sound made him anxious, so he turned the fan off. My heart sank. I did not tell him about my dream because these things literally scare him now that he lives there alone. He has Cooper Boy with him, though. Oh.
Aww.
Then last week,
I will say, just as a feminist, it's always important to scare your boyfriend. You have
gotta
to
scare him just a little bit.
You have to scare them so they understand equality.
There we go. They gotta get scared a little bit.
Yeah, if they can't be scared just like existing in the world, you should scare them in their own home from demons.
Yeah, there you go. That's smart, Marcy.
It's only
That's
right.
smart. It's only
That's my
right.
dating
God, you should
advice.
write a book.
How to terrorize your boyfriend in 3 easy steps.
Demon in the house.
Make him think you're gonna kill him.
Make him think you're gonna kill him, and
then pretend to be possessed.
oh, that's good.
You should probably do those in reverse order. Pretend to be possessed, and then make him think.
And then, yes,
think
that's
gonna,
smart.
yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
smart. You got to write this book. Then last week he had a few nightmares in a row and won't tell me what they are. And I think they are ghost related.
Wait, I have to say, I cannot imagine being in a relationship with anyone, romantic or friendship, where they won't tell me their scary ghost stories.
I know, because it's like, well, I would be like, does it involve me then? Like, why are you scared?
Look, if you're not going to tell me about the nightmare, don't tell me you had one.
Don't tell me you had one. Don't you dare tell me you had one.
Yeah, you either give me the full truth or none of it.
Yeah.
Keep
the
it to
full
yourself.
truth and nothing but the truth.
So help me, Bob.
Oh, shoot. I was trying to do that Few Good Men one. What's that one?
You can't handle the truth? You were
That's totally what
getting sworn in.
I got sworn in instead of saying you can't handle the truth. Dang it, dude.
Classic.
Jeez Louise. Okay. So he won't tell.
Okay.
Because during his nightmare streak, I had another waking nightmare while sleeping over that I saw under the light of the bedroom door. Oh my God. Feet moving like the shadows of people walking.
Oh no.
Oh my God. I was scared because no one else should have been in the house. I opened the door and walked to the second bedroom where I felt the thick air of an evil presence and said out loud, "This feels evil. I have to get out of here," and left the room. On the way back to our bedroom in the kitchen, oh my God, I suddenly saw a young brown-haired woman standing there. She did not look scary, nor did she scare me. Oh my God, I'm going to fucking pass out. She told me I was killed here and that she was not the evil presence I was feeling in the other room. That is something else, she said. After talking to her, I simply went back to bed.
Sometimes that's all your nervous system can handle.
Yeah.
You get tapped out. You're like, swoon.
That happens to Gilly. Like, we went and saw Eraserhead. Have you seen that movie?
No.
David Lynch. It's wild. It's so fucking weird. It's so strange. It's so weird, so strange. And Gilly, like, when she gets kind of like overwhelmed fear-wise she is just like, I shall sleep now. And like and she's like told me before, and I've seen it happen, and she was like fast asleep. Like her body just goes into like, survival mode is me sleeping right now.
She's a possum.
Isn't that wild?
She's a possum? A little possum?
She's a little possum. I woke up from this so scared. What the heck, you guys do? You think the spirits are communicating with me? Oh, what the heck, you guys? Do you think the spirits are communicating with me in my dream? This Pasadena house is the only place I've ever had dreams about ghost visits. I spend about half my nights there a week and half at my apartment, and I never ever have had a dream like this at my place, thankfully. I have a lot more stories from my childhood home and more, and would love to share more stories another time. I hope this makes it on the pod, or at least that it makes you shit your pants. Always in gratitude. Keekihanu, Hannah.
Wow. I have to say, I think the key to a healthy relationship is you gotta have that boyfriend of yours tell you what the F is going on. You have to say, tell me your dreams right now.
Got to.
I think there's something going on with this house.
Absolutely.
If you're both having dreams, something's going on.
Yes, and especially to be like, and I'm not having them in my house. So it's not like they're like, it's not like she's going through any, or I mean, but it's not like it's this persistent thing, like, oh, it's so,
right.
That's so scary. I would, Hannah, if you're listening, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
I would do some research on this house.
Good idea.
Let's see if a woman was killed there.
Honestly, you can. There's like a website that will tell you all the records of like who's lived there and if they've died there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Pasadena is one of those cities too that like they probably have great records.
Right. I would do a little investigating, Hannah.
You know what's weird? I fucking love Pasadena.
Pasadena fucking rules, dude.
It's like very like rich people there. Like, like there, there's like a lot of apartments, but there's mostly like crazy rich people there too.
Yeah.
But it's like such beautiful like craftsmen and,
It's really pretty.
these haunted ass houses.
Super haunted. Also, it feels like, Hannah, maybe you got something going on,
True, but Hannah,
if you've had stories from your childhood home.
yes, yeah. Oh, I really don't like the "this is evil" thing. The like you
No, you
Also,
got no.
the
Get
dead
Cooper
person-
and your boyfriend out of there.
the dead person being like, "It's not me." Just so you know, no, there's something else here, and it is not.
I was
me.
killed here, but it's not me. Okay,
This is the bad stuff.
I'm cool.
Not it. Not me. Not
I'm
bra.
cool. I just want to watch blowjobs happening.
Look,
That's all I want to do.
that honestly, if I think I know a cure to this haunting,
Oh right, Hannah.
and it's spelled BJ.
We're dirty. This is a dirty episode.
This is a dirty episode.
It's a dirty episode.
Oh man, I guess also should we do a ghost hunt there, Hannah? You want us to come?
Hannah, can we come over and do a ghost hunt?
Please, and
Come on, please, Empath Cooper. Please.
Pet Cooper, and then I guess go to Houston's.
Oh yeah. Let's go to Houston.
We gotta go to Houston's.
If we're in Pasadena, we gotta go to Houston.
'Cause here's the thing about Houston's. What kind of food is it?
I don't know. I've never been to Houston's. I've heard about it.
It's like I forget what the restaurant like the parent company is, but they're all a little different. They're not the same.
Let me see. Yeah, do you think it's Ruth's Chris? No, that's
No.
just what it's like.
It's because it's let's see. It's part of the. This is such a sidetrack. I apologize.
The Hillstone Restaurant.
It's a
Group.
Hillstone restaurant group. That's right. But the thing is about Houston's is I swear it's different based. There's like more than one Houston's. But it's different. There's a different menu based on like where you are.
There.
Like this one in Pasadena is like almost, you're like, okay, wait, I thought this was a steakhouse, but there is sushi here.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Houston's locations. It's in 3 in California. There's 1 in Tennessee, 1 in New Orleans, which is the one that I went to. Then we have 2 in Atlanta, 1 in Jersey, and Boca Raton. 3 in Florida. Isn't that interesting?
Wow. That's so interesting. We're like the Doughboys now.
Yeah, fuck you guys. We're coming for you. Mitch.
Yeah, you're going down, Mitch.
Just Mitch.
And
We're only
Weiger.
after Mitch.
There's Mitch.
Weiger, you're fine.
Weiger, you're fine. You're fine.
safe
Mitch,
and fine.
You're done for, dude.
The moment I met Mike Mitchell, I was like, that's someone I'd like to make fun of.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately was like, definitely gonna make fun of this man.
I'm going to make fun of you, Mitch.
And I did.
And you did. You sound just like him. I thought Mitch was on the Zoom for a second there.
My mom.
My mom. Oh, we were just talking about that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
the New
Mitch says
England.
mom.
Yeah, we had like a story about New England.
Oh, yeah, New England, yep.
My mom.
My mom. I gotta go to my mom's house.
God bless. God bless.
God bless. God bless.
Shall I play a listener story?
Yeah, I think you shall. Oh, I'm excited.
It shall be.
It shall happen.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I love you guys. I am a longtime listener. My name is Julia, and I've basically been listening to the podcast since it started. It's one of my favorites. And a lot of that has been my journey of discovering that I'm a bit of an empath and reflecting on my past experiences, listening to so many stories on here and kind of exploring my other spooky sides when I was in the mood. I used to be the person where when someone said they were an empath, I would completely cringe and die and say, oh my God, you're so self-involved. So I was like an empath skeptic. But everyone in my life has told me that A, I definitely have an energy about me, and B, that I scare them in the way that I can read their mind in a way. I'll call again about my spooky moments like that later. But the main thing is I grew up in a house that pretty much was so haunted that my friends wouldn't come over. There wasn't anything particular about it. It was an old ranch-style house built in the 40s, nothing spectacular. But at the end of the long side of the house was a hallway that it stretched out so long, and it was so spooky, and it turns a corner at the end. And my friends would say, that hallway, it's just not right. There were some nights that I would be so spooked by just the energy in my house that I would sleep in my living room because I was scared to make the journey through the hallway to my bed. And if not, I would run. Literally, TMI, but I peed outside one time because I did not want to go in the bathroom. That's how desperate we're talking here. But this was kind of my only solid experience I had in the house. I used to think that maybe it wasn't haunted and it was in my head because none of my family members could feel the same energy I felt in the house. But now I realize that's probably because I'm a bit of an empath and I was picking up on it, and it was kind of using my energy a lot of the time. And at the time, I had been dealing with some, life struggles, had a bit of, an abusive relationship I got out of. I was living there right after I graduated high school. It was the summer. And I was starting to feel like an adult, and I was starting to feel really in my own. And I was struggling with, every youth feels like they're a little bit, like bigger than their britches. And so I'd been fighting with my father about him going through my stuff. And one night I slept across from the bathroom. And one night I was sitting there and I woke up because I heard a loud banging sound. And all of a sudden, I just hear like this distinct sound of these old drawers. They squeak when you pull them out. All I heard was these drawers yanking open, the stuff inside of the drawers rattling around, and then them slamming shut. And my whole thought was, oh my fucking God. My dad is looking for weed or something in my bathroom. And if you asked me, outside of my door, the lights were on, my dad was in the bathroom, 10 out of 10 was such a solid, audible experience that I was sure I was going to catch him in the act. I swing open my door, expecting to be face to face with my father. It was like a vacuum. All of the sound was just gone. Not even an air conditioner or anything like that. It was just as if a vacuum of air was just like sucked out of the room. And it was pretty like frightening. I started saying, hey, and I stopped mid-word, realizing that I was shouting into an empty, dark hallway. And it was just me and my dad. He was dead asleep in his room. I could actually hear him snoring once I got out there. I'm absolutely terrified. So I go back to bed, and there's something happening that used to happen a lot. I would be sleeping, and it's pretty likely that we had rodents, but there was a certain way that it only happened late at night, and it would wake me up. I would hear just a little scratching sound on the walls. And I found myself just kind of trying to black that out and go to bed and have just what I was, trying to do. And the thing about my abusive relationship is he was best friends with my first love, who helped me after a lot of trauma. And I was feeling really nostalgic for my relationship with his friend because it was so pure and sweet. And I had this dream where I was in a parade and he was next to me, my ex. He was holding a red balloon and walking with me, and my dog was with us, and he was just holding this red balloon. And I remember thinking, oh my God, it's him. I feel so good. It was like so visceral, like I was on a drug or something, how good I felt in that dream. I have these dreams where it doesn't feel like other dreams, and they either are premonitions or I've been visited by different people in my dreams, and I can always tell it's a different feeling. And I had that feeling. And so I reach out and I go to hug him, and he's like, come on, hug me, come embrace me. And I fucking wake up. I have risen so that I'm sitting upright in my bed, and I caught myself reaching out with my arms open to grasp and hug it, because I woke up and I said, oh my God, he's really here. He's right by the side of my bed. And then as I go to freaking close my hands around him, my brain, like that same vacuum, but just a feeling. It was like, oh my God. And in front of me, I saw 6 feet tall, a black mist. And I was so confident in hugging it that I literally fell through it as it disappeared. And I felt this kind of nastiness on my body as my arms entered the space that the void was. And oh my God, I just laid in that bed with the covers over my head until the sun came up. And it was at that point that I said, I need to get out of this house, because it was using my trauma and my, weakness at the time. I had been sobbing myself to sleep that night, and it basically saw an opportunity. And I don't know if it was myself waking up saying, girl, you better get with it because there's like a demon mist in front of you, or if it was just lucky that I woke up, or what would have happened if I stayed in the dream and kind of accepted him in. I, since this, have done so much energy work to try and give myself boundaries, and I know it was the house because I have never felt that feeling again anywhere else. So yeah, that's my story. I've wanted to record it for a long time, but I'm so chicken, so I finally did it. I hope that you shit your pants.
You want us to?
It's filled. They're filled.
Pants filled with
Pants
shit.
Pants filled. Whoa, dude.
That's upsetting.
That is so nasty.
Truly,
Oh,
truly.
man, that is, like, it really is just whatever this shitty thing is like, hell yeah. Look at this person who's sad and going through it. Let's get them.
Got him.
Let's eat off of them.
Nasty.
Oh, man.
Truly so.
I'm so curious if, like, Dad has any experience.
Right. Yeah.
In such a place.
In
There's
such
a hallway
place.
that's like, don't go down that hallway, dude. Oh, that's such a bummer.
I got so scared that when she reached for the person that like it was gonna like take her with them.
Oh, I know.
We don't want
Oh,
that.
we don't want that one bit. Oh, and then feeling all feeling nasty after going through. That is so fucking scary. Like, what do you do, man?
What?
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother, where art thou?
Where
Right?
art thou, oh brother?
Oh, God. That is,
That got me good.
that truly, that's like the worst way to find out that you're an empath, huh?
Yeah, that's a horrific way. Why can't it just be like, hey, you're feeling good today, dude. I am. Thank you. All right. See you later.
Why come never good feelings for empath?
Yeah, why come? Why come that?
Why come no good feelings?
Come on. Make it all good. Make it all good.
Please. Oh boy, had so many moments where I was like, that's awful, and I hate it for you.
I hate it. I hate it.
I hate it for you.
I hate it.
Okay, I'm gonna read a listener story.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
This one is titled How I Met My WW1 Ancestor.
Oh. I hear this got to a pilot made, but
A pilot made?
How I Met My Mother. There's a good spinoff.
Yeah. I auditioned for a role of the narrator.
Oh yeah. You didn't get it?
I didn't get it.
But I went out for the World War I Ancestor.
Oh. How did you do?
I tested.
You tested. Wow.
But I think it was more of I was there to raise the stakes for the two other people who actually.
Oh, you think you were just there to intimidate them?
Not intimidate, just for their agents to intimidate each other.
Oh, got it.
You know. Anyway, sorry, that was a stupid joke.
It wasn't a stupid joke. We're learning about the industry through you.
Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. That's how it works in Hollywood.
Okay.
Whoa, dude, you okay? Did a ghost just float through you?
I got scared to read. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I found your podcast through Bigfoot Collectors Club and Adela Levine. I have a lot of catching up to do, but I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, friends.
I have actually shared this story with the BCC boys, although it was before a lot of updates, and recently talked to Adela about it. I thought you guys might appreciate it too. Also, there are a ton of updates since I shared it with them. Yes.
Hell yes.
My name is Tori, she, her, and I'm a witchy person. My husband, Zach, he, him, is also a witchy person, and we got married last year in October.
Cool.
Congrats.
Congrats.
We live in Louisiana. I heard of that place.
Hi, Marcy. Louisiana.
And we went on a dream honeymoon trip to Scotland. We visited Glasgow, Edinburgh, and Inverness. We looked for Nessie, but did not see her.
Dang, dude.
She's busy. She's got a lot to do. As a sensitive person, I expected to encounter ghosts in Edinburgh Castle. If you're going to encounter a ghost, that just seems like a very likely place. It happened, but nothing about it was anything I would have ever expected, and it has been life-changing. Whoa.
Oh my God. Keep going.
That's it. That's all they said.
What?
Sorry. No. I did not know that the Scottish National War Memorial was on the grounds of Edinburgh Castle. I did not know this place existed or anything about it. I found out when I was in the big building next to us on our castle tour map. On the tour, we had an audio guide that's similar to one of those old Nokia phones.
Yeah, I know those.
You punched in the number corresponding to your tour map and put it up to your ear, listening to the track telling you about the site. We did that and walked inside. We were not allowed to take pictures of or video of the war memorial. Do yourself a favor and look this place up and look at some of the photos of the artwork inside. The pictures don't do it justice. This place was massive and breathtakingly beautiful. It was built in the 1920s as a memorial to every Scottish soldier who died in World War I. There are books lining the walls and a casket that both contain the names of every identified Scottish soldier who died in World War I and every war since, even the present day.
Wow.
That's incredible that they're able to keep up with that many.
Yeah.
For every war.
Yeah.
The moment I crossed the threshold of this place, I was overwhelmed with emotions: grief, sorrow, despair, anger, rage, fear, and so much else. I was flooded with horrific and gruesome images and sounds of war in my mind. Oh my God.
No.
I could barely breathe. I was fighting tears. I was on the verge of a full-blown panic attack. I was surrounded by other tourists and had forced myself to deep breathe and get it together. I'm a mental health professional who also has anxiety issues, and it took every ounce of personal and professional experience to keep myself from collapsing on the floor in a pool of tears. At the same time all of this was happening, the audio guide dissolved into static. Ooh.
No, I got chills.
I had to stop and restart it, and it kept messing up. Throughout the duration of the several hours we were in the castle, this was the only time the audio guide messed up. As I was fumbling with it and trying to get myself under control, I took a deep breath and said quietly, "Okay, I know someone is trying to talk to me. I'm listening." The audio guide immediately started working perfectly again. There was so much noise in my head, like hundreds of people trying to talk all at once.
Oh, man.
I said, "I can only hear one of you." Slowly, the cacophony began to fade. Eventually, there were two voices I heard in my head. One said, "I died a prisoner of war," and then gave way to the loudest voice that I felt the strongest connection to. This was no doubt the one who was trying to get my attention.
Whoa.
He said, "I was killed in action, winter 1917. Whoa. I was flooded with images, impressions, and even some specific detail. I got a full name, rank, age, and other specific details. I will tell his name first, which was James. I will tell his first name, which was James. Sometimes.
You're doing great, Marcy. This is blowing my
Truly.
Sorry, real quick. Imagine all these spirits being like, "Hey, we got one. We got one that can kind of hear us. Let's all scream at them."
Terrible.
But it makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably being like, "You guys, everybody, she walked in. Let's go."
But how do they decide who gets to talk?
I don't know. Well,
okay, so James. I was overwhelmed with his energy. He told me that he was an ancestor on my mother's side.
Okay, there you go.
He said he was one of my guides and wanted to help me and protect me. I thanked him and explained that though I was very excited about this connection and willing to explore it, I needed some time to process it. He let me know that he was with me and would respect my boundaries. Oh my God.
Hey, that's nice, James.
Respectful king. As we were in a crowded tourist attraction, I was trying to not dissolve into tears from the emotional intensity of this experience.
Wow.
I told my husband only that someone had talked to me and I thought it was an ancestor. I told him that I would give details later when I could take the time to process it. I did not tell him a name or any other details. We continued with our tour and we were very busy the rest of the day. By the time we got back to our Airbnb, we were exhausted. Our Airbnb was a flat with a view of the castle from the bedroom window.
Cool.
You could see the Greyfriars Kirkyard, a famous medieval cemetery that holds tons of ghost stories. If you're not familiar with it, look it up.
Yeah, dude. It's like super haunted. And Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
They don't do a whole episode there, but they do an episode in Edinburgh, and they swing by there.
What's going on?
Swing by there.
I got it. This cat's being weird in my lap again. She won't leave me alone today. Anyway, I took a shower and went to bed. I still had not had the time and energy to tell my husband the details of my experience or to even thoroughly process it myself. During the night, I woke up to my husband talking in his sleep. He sounded distressed, so I woke him up. He told me that before he fell asleep, he had seen the lights flicker in the hall and felt something negative. He called on his guardians to protect us, and then he went to sleep. He had a dream that some kind of negative presence was trying to attack us. Then, out of the blue, a random soldier appeared and said, "Hi, I'm James, and I'm here to protect you."
No, dude.
The soldier proceeded to help him push the negative entity out. My husband told me the name that I had not said to him. The description he gave was the same as the person I had seen. This prompted me to stop trying to explain this away with logic. I want to note that there were no names on on display in the memorial. They were all in books that weren't accessible. I went back and listened to the audio piece, and it did not mention this particular name at all. I looked up the memorial website and typed the first and last name into the roll of honor to look him up. I found him. The name, rank, and age matched. Still not convinced. I did more digging. It has been months now, and at this point, so much has been validated. I built a family tree on Ancestry.com and have my DNA on there. I have traced my mother's line to Scotland and found him. The same soldier I found on the roll of honor is in fact a distant cousin of mine on my mother's side.
Wow.
And remember the second voice that said, "I died a POW." Well, James had a little brother named Joseph who also went to war and died a POW. So much of what I had seen and heard from him had been validated by my research, even down to his parents' names and occupation. By the way, if anyone is researching Scottish ancestors, the website Scotland's People is invaluable for finding census, birth, and marriage records. The small fees are well worth the wealth of information. James actually moved from Scotland to Australia and fought with the Australian Imperial Force. This is an important and fortunate detail because Australia's war records can be easily accessed online through their national archives. I have found James's entire service record. All the details match everything he told me. Unfortunately, I can't find Joseph's records. For anyone researching British World War I service records, very few exist, and even those are often incomplete and in poor condition. The records for World War I servicemen were kept in London, where they were bombed during the Blitz in World War II.
God.
Therefore, I have not been able to find Joseph's records, but I have found his grave and a newspaper article about him being taken a POW in Bulgaria.
Whoa.
I found another article with him and his death date listed in a roll of honor. James is still with us and has let me know that he wants his story told. Wow. I'm scratching the surface of a huge research/writing project. I'm going to write a historical fiction based on his story. I plan to travel back to Scotland, to his hometown, and even to his grave in Belgium where he fell. He has been great to have around and is very protective of me and my family. One day, my husband got a strong intuitive hit to the chest to check his tires. He looked down and there was a hole in the tread. He ended up having to use my car that day until we could get new tires. As soon as he told me about this, I heard James say, "You're welcome, that was me."
Oh, yes.
I did not share this with my husband, and later on he messaged me and said, "I asked which one of my guides warned me about the tires so I could thank them. It was James." Oh, cool.
That's so, I I need a guardian to kind of help me be like, hey, don't forget to pay the phone bill.
You can do auto pay, you know.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Marcy, you're my guardian.
Yeah, it's me.
Thank you. Can you help me with some health insurance stuff, and then we'll be good?
Absolutely. I'll be your doctor.
Thank you.
James is a wonderful guide and protector to have around. I'm very grateful for him. The least I can do is tell his story. Another fun fact is one day I got a message from someone on Ancestry. This woman was researching all the names on the war memorial in James's hometown, which is also her hometown. She saw me listed as someone also researching the boys, and she asked if I had any information. The woman is one of the people in charge of the memorial's upkeep. James and Joseph are not in her family tree, and yet this woman is a DNA match for me. James is on my mother's side. This lady is related to me on my dad's side. What are the odds? We have since connected and shared a lot of information with one another. She has been an invaluable resource for local knowledge of his hometown and its history. We plan to meet the next time my husband and I go to Scotland. And that, kids, is the story of how I met my World War I ancestor. Thanks for reading, Tori.
Wow.
Wow.
Tori,
Wow. Wow.
Awesome. That is awesome. And that is so wild that lady is related on your dad's side.
Truly.
How
Small
wild.
world. Small
Teeny
world.
world. Teeny tiny world. That is so cool.
The world's just this big, Betsy.
It's teeny. It's tiny.
It's all a little loony.
It's all a little loony. Yeah, Marcy. Also, everybody listening, you should go watch the new Tiny Toons. You might recognize a voice on there.
Is it yours?
Yeah, I'm Dizzy Devil.
Dizzy Devil!
I'm Dizzy Devil. Go watch it. It's fun. It's funny. Just thought I'd promote a little bit.
You got a promo now that you can. You might as well.
Yeah. It came out during the writer's strike. I did a little bit. We were allowed.
Oh,
We're allowed.
Okay.
Anyways, that is an awesome story.
Very. Thank you for sending it in. That's an incredible story.
Yeah. That is so cool. I want to read your book too.
Yeah. Finish that book.
Write that book, finish it, give it to us.
Write that book.
We'll buy it. We'll buy it.
We'll buy it.
Gotta support. Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I got one.
You go on.
Oh, I've got one. That's Scottish. Good Scottish accent.
Very
huh?
good Scottish. Who are you, Mike Myers?
I might just be. Well, real quick. I love this story about Jessica's dad. Our dear friend Jessica's dad is Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
And he went and saw Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. And got so upset at the character Fat Bastard.
I've never heard this. Or maybe I haven't. I just
He
don't
was furious. He was like, that's not what we're like. Like, he was losing because he loves So I Married an Axe Murderer. And he was like, here we go. Let's go see this dude do it again. And got so mad at Fat Bastard.
That's so funny.
It makes me laugh so hard.
That's not what we're like.
That's not what we're like. Yeah.
That's so
Don't worry.
funny.
Does that? Okay. This is called My Spooky Stories.
Woo.
Hello. First of all, I love you guys. Every time I listen, all I can think about is Betsy's character on Disjointed.
Yeah.
You smiley, faces. Love that show. Cryly faces. Thank you so much for watching. That rules. Excuse me. Anywho, my story is about my haunted high school.
Cool.
Fun. I grew up in Havre, Montana, and in the high school there was a janitor back in the 60s or 70s, I believe, don't know for sure, who was cleaning the catwalk in the auditorium after hours. Well, he fell off and landed in the first row of chairs and died.
Oh, no.
So they took the entire front row of chairs out. Every time we would
that caused it.
Yeah.
If these
It's the
chairs
chair's
wouldn't
fault.
have been here.
Let's make the catwalk even more rickety, please. Every time we would go to the high school for a band concert or play or something when I was younger, I would remember this story and see that there wasn't a front row of chairs and would think to myself, how fucking eerie.
Yes.
So when I was in middle school, the media kids would put on this morning news show that we would watch in our home before going to first period. Whoa. You'd watch it from home. That's cool, man.
Just so you know, I'm also reading along, and you did miss one of the words.
What did I?
We'd watch in our homeroom.
Homeroom, dang. I was like, you watch it at home before going to school? Okay. Because that blew my mind. I was like, that's like a great
Homeroom
system.
is also good, too.
Homeroom's fantastic, too.
Where are you going to do your homework if not homeroom?
Duh. Okay. It was in homeroom, everybody. Not very cool, but not as cool. On one episode, my classmates interviewed the secretary at the high school about the ghost named Oscar. Oh, this is great. She said that she hates being there after hours because Oscar likes to pull pranks. Yeah. One night, all the classroom doors were open, and then all of them started closing one by one.
Oh, that's not a prank.
That's spooky, man.
That's too spooky.
Another time, she was sitting at her desk, and all of her paper clips started flying off her desk. Oh,
Again,
man.
doesn't feel pranky. Feels too spooky.
Too spooky, not funny. What if it was one day she got pantsed? Is that funny?
I don't know. That seems worse. I feel like...
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, these are high-level hauntings. Things slamming and flying.
Just give us, one day, all the kids are gone. You go to sit at your desk and there's a whoopee cushion.
A whoopee cushion. That's a prank.
There we go. That's funny. Now that's a prank. The janitors also sometimes hear full-on basketball games going on or a basketball being dribbled and no one is in the gym when they go to check it out. That's fun. That's fun.
That's a fun prank.
Now that's a fun prank. So by the time I hit high school, I'm well aware that it's haunted and I totally want to see or hear something. Well, one day after school during cross-country practice, I was the manager, not a runner. Fuck that. Squinty smiley face. Anyway, I was walking towards the circle of girls that were stretching in the foyer, kind of in front of the auditorium doors. Now, these doors were very heavy, and they're double doors. Yeah, you gotta not interrupt the musical.
Yeah.
Can't have loud kids being around when you're trying to do Hello Dolly.
You have to have the security of double doors.
Got to have the security of double doors. So I'm walking towards the girls and all of a sudden, the two double doors just fly open.
What?
So I look into the auditorium where Oscar died and it's pitch black. No one was in there and no one came out of the doors. It was creepy. Smiley, winky ghost. That's my story. Hope you liked it. And keep being fucking awesome. And then hearts with a hand. P.S. Montana is very haunted, especially in Butte, Missoula, Bannock Ghost Town, Garnett Ghost Town, and the old prison in Red Lodge.
Whoa.
Betsy, your man Zach Baggins has come to Montana a few times, oh, I know, and got spooked in Butte and at the old prison and at Bannock Ghost Town. There's a whole episode. Smiley, tongue out, winky face, Ashley. Wow, that's fun.
That is some good spookins.
It's really fun to hear all those stories and then to get an experience.
Yes. What a lucky time.
Pretty rare to get the experience.
Yeah. Gosh. Also, I still do think it's very funny to remove the chairs. I guess you don't want the murder weapon. Not murder, but yeah.
I know. I wonder Because it is like, just replace them if they were dented and covered in guts and stuff.
Yeah, just we need these chairs. These shows sell out.
I mean, hey, Marcy, we're performers.
Yeah.
If that front row is empty, it feels crazy.
You need that energy right there.
We need that front row.
Yeah.
Real bad.
I mean, there were some heavy hitting haunts happening in this high school with like things flying, doors slamming, doors flying open.
Yeah.
That's some big time.
I wonder if there's like now, like, I don't know when this was from, but like security cameras. Because those are always fun seeing those at a school and seeing like shit go nuts,
Yes.
you know?
Ugh.
And it makes sense at a school of like stuff going crazy. Cause
yeah, there's so much
a lot of energy.
Yeah. Nasty. We love
Too
it.
nasty. Too nasty.
These were excellent all around stories.
They were awesome.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for sending them in to us.
Yeah, thank you. These ruled.
These ruled. Please send us more. We love them.
We love them so much. You all rule so hard.
Keep being cool. Keep being
Hell
cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.